you want to have a profitable trading day, you're tuned into the right show. This is Traders 20.
Well, we do have the benchmarks that are looking a bit slippery at this point in time, but the broader markets is where the strength is, because we've got the mid-cap index at this point in time that's higher by about 1/3%. But some of the counters actually which really stand out right now in the session, and Amara Raja Battery is one of the big gainers. It's in fact a fresh high for that counter as well, and Amtech Auto and ING Vesha, of course, also on the gaining side. However, what's looking down then in the session right now, it's a JN Irrigation, of course, that slipped after those disappointing numbers. It's lower by about 6% right now. Kesaram Industries as well, that's lost close to 7% odd. But a few counters which have hit fresh highs today, then we've got a Bajaj Finserv, a Supreme Industries, Amara Raja, of course, we've already discussed, and a Walcott as well, that seems to continue its uptrend.
Okay, that's how the markets are panning out right now, pretty listless all in all. But let's find out what Prakash Gaba as well as Sandeep Wagle have handpicked for today. Hi Prakash, what's on your buy and sell list?
Well, I like Dr. Reddy's, looks good to me. Some of the indicators have given a buy. I would have a stop below, just tight stop below 1649, 1650 zones. On the upside, I would have a target closer to around 1690 to 1700 in a day or two. Then I have a sell also. I like Hindalco for shorting purposes. Structurally, it's weak. The up move has been exhausted. It can slide down to levels close to 115 or even lower. And I would have a tight stop above the levels of 120, 119.50 or so, and trade the short side. And third is perhaps Reliance, which looks good to me. Structurally, it's positive. It's more of a momentum push. It's seen a good up move, kind of consolidated for a few days, and the up move is continuing. I would have a tight stop below the levels of 800. Can it go to 820, 830? I think it can go to around closer to 830 and even beyond. So the risk reward ratio certainly is in our favor if you have a very tight stop below 800 for Reliance.
Okay, those were the ideas that Prakash is betting on. But Sandeep, even in these quiet markets, you believe one can initiate fresh longs and make money?
Yes, absolutely, Megha. The basic trend is up and you will have stock specific opportunities. The Nifty seems to be in a mood of consolidation, but individual stocks should move over the next, if you take a 2 to 3 to 4 trading sessions view, I think you can make 5-7% upside or maybe even 10% in individual stock. I have a buy in Hero MotoCorp, stop loss 1910, target 2025. Momentum indicators, which is what we call them as oscillators, have given a positive crossover in the daily charts. A buy in Cipla, stop loss 350, target 372. Multiple resistance breakout in the daily charts. And a buy in CESC, stop loss 308, target 340. Again a multiple resistance breakout in the daily charts.
Okay, that's buy on Hero MotoCorp, Cipla and CESC. Thanks very much Sandeep and Prakash for those picks. A quick break but not yet done with the show. We've got Rajat Bose as well as Deepak Mohani. They're going to be joining in on the other side with their fresh trading ideas.
To have you back with us on Traders 20.
Well, a range-bound day for the markets, but let's pull up some of the stocks in the small cap index which are really lighting up the screen. Reliance MediaWorks, take a look at the traction that you're seeing there, 13% higher now as we speak at a price of 70. You've also got some of the other counters like an Alchemist Realty as well as Amara Raja Batteries. That one soaring after that 16% up move that we saw post a great set of numbers where the bottom line grew by close to 95%. Apart from that, you've got Sri Ashtavinayak, that's holding up from the media space, as is an Elder Pharma and a Zenotech Laboratories. Though on the losing side, you are seeing quite a bit of momentum coming in for the likes of an Oriental Hotels. Glodine Technoserve lost out close to 5% as we speak, as is the Chemrock Industries. Apart from that, you've got the likes of an Inox Leisure. That one's off by close to 3.5%, as is an SD Aluminium.
Okay, time then to chat with Rajat Bose and Deepak Mohani, of course, for their trading ideas for right now. And Rajat, let's start with you. In addition to, of course, stock-specific ideas, we've also got a trade on the Nifty today.
Yeah, basically I've chosen 2 buy calls and 1 sell call. The buy and, the Nifty futures, I have a sell with a stop above 5425. That is on closing price basis, and the targets are 5370, 5355 and 5343. Nifty future has a resistance between say 5410 and 5425. That's a major resistance zone corresponding with the 5400 mark for the spot Nifty, and it's showing a bit of lack of momentum. And at the same time, the USD INR cross rate seems to be showing that rupee is losing steam and unable to maintain 55.50 or even 55.85 the support level. So there is a good possibility that the index may come down. But one metal stock that did very well day before, it posted a short-term reversal with a volume, good volume activity, that is Tata Steel. Tata Steel August futures, I would like to buy it here with a stop below 399.75, and I've kept a modest target of 408 to about 409.50. And these two trades, the Nifty future short trade and the Tata Steel August future long trade, could offset each other, so they are kind of a hedge trade sort of. And Power Finance is typically a momentum play. I believe it has the potential to move up to something like 191 or even 194. I would like to buy it here with a stop below 185.80. That is the stop loss, and probably these targets are likely to be met because fundamental as well as technical people are pretty bullish. People are projecting 200 plus levels, so 194 could well be achieved. That's what I tend to think.
Okay, these are some of the trading ideas that Rajat Bose is advocating, but on a listless market like this, Deepak Mahoney believes it's time to get out your shopping basket and buy.
The trend is up, the market's intermediate trend is up. The move today in the Nifty may not be spectacular, but there is enough interest in a nice big handful of stocks, so go for the individual picks, there is plenty to do. Cipla is one of them. It's a buy with a stop loss of 350 and a target of 370. As it stands now, just above 355, it'll close at a 2-year high if it maintains this price. And the move today is also a short-term breakout from a 2-week range. So all in all, a pretty good point for entry into the stock. The pharma stocks, of course, for the last few months have picked up a good amount of momentum. So all in all, Cipla looking quite good for everybody, from the day trader to the short-term trader to the longer-term investor as well. Federal banks generally not doing too well lately, but Federal Bank has been doing okay. In fact, now it's moved up today to a 3-week, in fact to a 4-week high. And this is in a fairly good uptrend. It's a buy with a stop loss of 424 and the target of 448. Entry point is also a good one because simply because it's started this move after a short dip, so you get the beginning of a move. Same with Satyam, starting a move after a short dip. Stop loss of 92.5, target of 98. It also belongs to the sector which is doing really well, which is the mid caps among the IT stocks.
Okay, so after those 18 top equity trading ideas, let's also get you the latest from the commodities pack right now. And Manisha Gupta, commodities and currencies editor, of course, is here with us. Manisha, hi. Let's start off with talking about crude, because it's those tensions in Middle East, whether we talk about Israel, Saudi Arabia or Lebanon now, that seems to be helping to prop up Brent prices.
It sure is, yes. Mega crude oil prices are trading at a 3-month highs, whether it's Brent or NYMEX, both holding on a steady move there. As you pointed out, there are tensions building up in the Middle East that has been supportive, adding premium to prices. Also, it's the 8th tropical depression forming up on the North Atlantic, which is giving supply concerns. So you have support coming in from that. And if you look at the U.S. inventory weekly data, that shows you that the U.S. inventories are the lowest in last 4 months. And the data also tells you that the U.S. oil consumption has hit the highest in last 9 months. So all factors really supportive for crude prices. We also have seen a turnaround in gold. That one hit a 2-week lows of 1598 in the markets yesterday, but has seen a turnaround as the U.S. consumer prices were on the weaker side. So that really supporting $1,600 per ounce at this point in time.